Hola mi gente, it's Game Boy Zero and I'm excited to talk about my first Nintendo game ever. I got my bubbly, I got my boy Chucky, and my dog Sir Edmund. Vamos, let's go! So the year's around 1989 and I remember getting my first NES. Nintendo! But before that, I actually got a game before I got the actual NES itself. So my aunt decided, we lived in Jersey at the time, that it would be cool to get me my first NES game because she knew I loved the NES. I played it all the time at my uncle's apartment and I always had a blast. I played Mario 1, Mario 2, TMNT, Mega Man. Sorry, my best friend's texting me here. And I think I should respond so he can stop texting me about something we're working on. So, my first game, what was it? No, not that one. It was this one. Friday the 13th by LJN. And I thought with Friday the 13th coming up this Friday, it'd be cool to kind of go over why this is one of my favorite games ever. The 80s and the 90s were wild. They would release rated R movies and then somehow make toys and video games for kids that are way underage and think this is an appropriate toy for them. You had RoboCop. You had Terminator. And then you had this. Why my aunt thought this was appropriate? I don't know, but I'm glad she did. So I'm right in the corner here. I'm recording this from my analog NT, and we have one of the best intros. Short and sweet. You know, just a Jason mask with a knife going through its eye. Appropriate for a 4 to 5-year-old. I'm going to press the start button and just get things going. We have our Crystal Lake camp map to start us off. You have 3 main areas, which is the cave, the lake, and the forest. We have 6 camp counselors, and each of them have their own strength, some speed, some jumping, etc., etc. And you're supposed to use it a la TMNT, I think 2, where, or no, 1, where you can kind of switch through the turtles and save your life according to each of their strengths, right? Donnie being the best, of course. And yeah, so essentially in the game, you're just trying to save the 15 children that you see at the bottom there and find Jason and eventually kill him. So it's going to warn you right now and tell you, go and light up all the fireplaces with the torch. Don't do that. Apparently it's a scam. But yeah, you're going to go and you're going to try to find Jason. Eventually you will. Eventually he will murder you. And I don't know what these things are. They're zombies or I don't know. One thing is Nintendo was notorious for taking a game that was supposed to be something and attaching some sort of franchise to it. I'm looking at you, Doki Doki Panic. And they would just sell it as is. And is that what happened here? I don't know. We should find out. But getting back to the game, we're going to go and I can already see that I am in the cave area. And I need to somehow get out. So I see that I am at an entrance. Oh, and we are in a cave. And do you see what I mean? Like, this feels like it could have been something else. Eventually, you go in here and you find something. Do I know what it is? I have no idea. Because I owned this as a 4-year-old and I had no idea how to play it. So look, eventually you'll find other camp counselors and you can switch with them. And you know, this part was always a little interesting to me. You would go into a house and it would do this like 3D thing. Did it work? I guess it was all right. Once the children start panicking, you'll hear a sound. It's a very annoying sound. See, these are the fireplaces you're supposed to get. And you're supposed to look for Jason. So let's do that. One of the hardest things is that once you get into these houses, you either get lost or you don't. There you go. And it's not, the orientation is always a little weird to me. All right, where am I going? I don't want to go in the forest because that's where you get killed. The children are not panicking yet, but they're gonna panic soon enough. There they go. So now we gotta find out where. I gotta go all the way to. So let's go find them. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Let's go. We're at the lake. We're almost at one of the houses, and you could see I already have 50 seconds there, and I'm gonna go right to. And this one was always annoying because Jason would come out of nowhere and decide I'm gonna slide there. I'm just gonna go ahead and swim. But look, I made it. So now we're gonna, I saved the children. We did it, guys. Now, you see at the bottom there where it says Jason? Now we're gonna find Jason. And, oh boy. Where is he? And there he is. And this is where, oh boy, and this is where I die. And that's why I never played this game. This game was always very hard to me. I just never understood it. I never got it. But now with spoopy season upon us, ooh, maybe I should get into it again. I mean, it's a really good game. I love the music. I love everything about it. It's just really hard. But is it impossible? I don't know. Maybe I should do a playthrough. If you think I should do that, let me know in the comments. I'd love to do that. Well, now it's your turn. What was your first NES game? Let me know in the comments down below. Have you ever played Friday the 13th? If so, what do you think about it? It is an LJN game, but doesn't mean it's bad. Anyway, I appreciate you stopping by. I love you guys. Everybody that's been writing in my comments, you guys are awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Vamos, let's go.
You just had the absolute nostalgic pleasure of watching Game Boy Zero. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell button for notifications on his latest uploads.
I saved the children. We did it, guys.